Hello students. So let's take the eighth problem. We'll continue problems. In that eighth problem we'll take it. It's given like this. An aeroplane is flying horizontally at a speed of 360 km per hour. Aeroplane which is flying horizontally at the speed of 360. Solution. Okay. Solution given. So here horizontal speed. So speed it is V0 we'll consider. That one is 360 km per hour which is there. So then what else is given? Aeroplane is at a height of 2 km. Aeroplane which is at a height of 2 km. Height will take what h? H is 2 km. We'll take it. 2 km height from the ground. From the ground it is 2 km from the ground, full stop. If a bag containing food is dropped at an instant when the aeroplane is at the point above the point, don't take above, it is at the point some A, at the point some A, where and when it hits the ground. Where and when it hits the ground. Okay, so where and when, where means that you should go for what the range, when that one is the time. So that we have to find. I'll explain this. Just see what aeroplane, just see what our aeroplane which is there here. This one is, just consider this is aeroplane, okay, which is moving here in this direction with the velocity. You just consider velocity, that one is 360 km, that one is V0. So while it is moving, so it is at a height, which is at a height, how much? That one is 2 km height which is there, here 2 km height which is there. And when it reaches what, some point A, this is the point, you just consider this is the point. At the point A, it drops what, the food packet, some packet, it drops what, food packet, is it right? Food. So bag containing the food, it drops. When it drops this the food packet, food bag, that will be going like this. It will come and it falls here. This one horizontal. So this one is horizontal, here it falls. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to find out that one is this distance from here. This one. So this one is R, you just consider R or S, whatever it may be. Here S or R, and what is the time taken here? What is the time taken to reach what? The ground, the food packet. What is the time taken to reach this food packet to ground? That is, that time we should find out. And what is the range? The range means from here, the vertical, this distance. What is the horizontal distance traveled by the food packet before it hits the ground? What is the horizontal distance it traveled by the food packet before it hits the ground? That one is range. That R we have to find out. R we have to find out. Clear my point? Again I am going to summarize. So they have given what, the aeroplane is moving with what velocity, 360 km per hour it is moving. So when it moves, when it reaches what, A, point A, some horizontal point, some point A, what it does? So the food packet, it drops what, the food packet. When it drops food packet will move in the parabola, the trajectory, and reaches here. So in this case, the aeroplane which is at a height, what, 2 km, which is a height 2 km from the ground. Then what we need to find out here? We have to find out what is the horizontal distance traveled by the food packet. Horizontal distance traveled by the food packet before it hits the ground. Similarly, what is the time taken by the food packet to reach the ground? What is the time taken by the food packet to reach the ground? That we have to find out. Clear my point? Okay. Yeah. So before discussing this problem, we need to know some points in plane motion. Some plane motion. I am going to summarize what we discussed in the previous classes. Just see what here. Whenever the object moves in a plane, motion in a plane can be assumed to be. It is a sum of horizontal straight line motion. Similarly, so we can write here it is vertical straight line motion. Horizontal straight line motion, and what it is, sum of, this one is sum of we can imagine whenever the object moves in the plane, the object moves in a plane, we can imagine that object has two straight line motion. One is that horizontal straight line motion, another one is vertical straight line motion. Whenever you imagine this one, I explained like this, here like this, which is there here. This is y axis, this one is x axis. If you just consider here, just imagine what this one is. I'm going to split this entire region here. I'm going to split it like this, I'm going to split it like this. Okay, now what happens after some time like this? So when object moves from here to here, that means what? That object is moved from here, this point to this point, in horizontal direction. First one you just consider, we'll consider with what? The horizontal. Okay, here. So when object moves from here to here, then that reached here. Similarly, when object moves from here, that means what? It traveled a distance, this much distance along x axis. Similarly, object moved from here to here, that traveled a distance this much. So from here to here, it traveled a distance this much. From here to here, it traveled a distance this much. Similarly, from here to here, when object moves from here, moved from here to here, then this much distance from here to here, this much, then from it here, this much, from here to here, this much. That means your entire this object that travel a distance this much, like this, sum of these distances. That means what? Your object can be assumed to be, it is moving along horizontal direction with what? Some velocity. Some velocity. So just consider our case of first example. There we consider what? Its initial velocity will be v0. We just consider what is the horizontal velocity. See here, horizontal velocity will be what? Vx, Vox. That one we discussed, that one is v0 cos theta, because this one is theta. If you just consider that object will be moving with what? The Vox, that one is v0 cos theta. That is the condition, isn't it? So this one will be, the object will be having what? The initial velocity, that one is v0 cos theta. If any object which is moving in a straight line, so it should follow, we have what? Equations of motion, that one is v is equal to v0 plus at, and the second equation we have what? S is equal to v0 t plus of at square. Is it right? Then third one, that is v square is equal to v0 square plus 2as. These are straight line equations, straight line motions, equations of motion for the straight line. So if it is moving along what? The straight line, horizontal straight line, definitely this horizontal straight line, that should follow what? These equations. Okay, in that v means what? Any velocity of that particle at any given time t, and v0, here v0 will be what? Vox. Here for this equation, here v0 will be, what is that? V0 will be Vox, that one is v0 cos theta. Clear my point? Okay, then what is along x direction? As I explained, for the x direction, a will be 0, because there is no force acting on the object. Previous class sessions I explained, along x direction there is no acceleration. Then what happens to these equations? These equations will be converted into your first equation, that is v is equal to, because a is 0, then what happened? V is equal to v0. So here v0 will be Vox. In particular this condition, the velocity at any given time t will be its initial or the horizontal component. That one is initial velocity. Initial velocity means here velocity of this object along x direction, that one is Vox. That value, what is that value? That one is v0 cos theta. Very important, very important. Now next one is what? Your s value. What is that s value? Distance traveled by the object in t time. What is the distance traveled by the object in the time t? So that one here also, this a is there, that one, this one will become 0. Here what will happen? Here v0 will be v0 t, that one will be what? Vox into t. What is the value of that? That can be written here. So Vox, what is Vox? v0 cos theta into t. This one is what? S value. Because acceleration will be, this one term will become what? 0, because in this condition. Similarly what? Here also acceleration will become 0. Then what happens? Your third equation, v square will be v0 square. What is that? Here this one will becomes also 0. This one is 0. v0 square means Vox square VO x square, that one will be given by, in this condition, that is V naught square, here V naught square cos square theta. V naught square, that one is cos square theta. These are the horizontal equations of motion of a projectile. Horizontal equations of motion of a projectile. When projectile moves from one point to another point, it's a horizontal direction, horizontal displacement. Horizontal motions can be given by three equations motion here. That one, this one will be, these are the equations of motion for the projectile, that is horizontal, in the horizontal motion, in the x direction. Clear my point? Okay, yeah. Then similarly, if it is going forward vertical, if you are going forward the vertical condition, same like this. Okay, I'll write it here, vertical condition. Yeah. So same like this, you take it here, object, that one is moving, this one projectile, this one is y-axis, this one is x-axis. I am going to do like this complete thing, I'll take what the maximum distance here, this one, I'll consider reference. When object, when it comes here, so this object will be moved a distance, that one is y direction, in this direction. When object, that projectile moved from here to here, means that object moved from what? From here to here, from here to here. This much distance it traveled. From here to here, from here object moved from, projectile moved from here to here means, so that in the y direction it moved this much distance. Similarly, when it reaches here, that reached what? This much distance. Clear my point? Similarly, after that object moved from here to here means that, so here to here means this much distance, again going downward. From here to here means what? Again it is coming back side here. From here to here, that means what? That will come here like this. From here to here means from here to here it will come. From here to here means that one comes here. That means what? This can be written like this. The object is moved from here to here, then after that it comes back. That one is y direction, this one is s direction. Okay, vertical direction. Vertically. The object moved from here to that, this distance, same distance here, moved from here, again that will come back. Like this, it moved. The object can be imagined, that should be noted. Object can be imagined to be, it is moved in this direction, vertical direction, from here to here, from here to here. Then equations of motion it should satisfy. Is it right? Equations of motion, that first equations of motion, in that, this one, in that we should find out what is that V naught. What is that V naught? So here as we know that this one is, we consider what? The V naught, the initial velocity of projectile, but vertical direction, that one, this V naught will be what? VOY, vertical component of this velocity. What is that VOY? That one is V naught sin theta. That should be noted. V naught sin theta. Then what is the acceleration? Acceleration I discussed, because this one is freely falling object, that one is minus g. Freely falling object, that one is minus g. That one I discussed in the last session, that is first session. So here that one is minus g. Minus g. Clear my point? Okay. Now the same equation, just substitute in this same equation, what will happen? What will happen? Here V will be, that one is V naught. What is that V naught? So V naught will be what? Here V naught will be this one. That one is V naught sin theta plus A here plus minus g. A means minus g into t. So this equation will be V naught sin theta minus gt. This is the equation of motion. Next one is what? S value. What is that S value? S will be equal to what? That one is V naught t. V naught t. So V naught, here V naught means here VOY, isn't it? VOY will be V naught sin theta into t. So here plus half is there, plus half, here minus g into t square. What is the value here? V naught sin theta t minus plus into minus of gt square, of gt square. Next one similarly what? V square. What is that V square? V naught square. What is that V naught square here? V naught square here, that one is V naught square is VOY square. That one is sin square theta plus 2 into A means here minus g into S. here minus g into s, that can be written here v naught square sine square theta minus 2gs 2gs 2gs. What I am going to what I explained here, whenever object moves in a plane, that object can be assumed to be, it has the two motions. One is vertical straight line motions, then horizontal, second one horizontal straight line motion. If it is horizontal straight line motion, the equation motion will be this much. These are the equations motion. If it is moving in the vertical direction, these are the equations of motion. If any object moves in a plane, can be assumed to be, it has sum of two straight line motions. Sum of two straight line motions. One is horizontal straight line motion, another one is vertical straight line motion. The same concept we are going to use in our problem. Same concept that we are going to use in our problem. Clear my point? Okay. So we'll continue how to do that. So we'll start our problem. Okay. I hope you understood this. Okay. Here we'll take what our problem. Okay. In our problem, so you take what the V naught. So V naught here kilometer per hour is there. You convert into what the meter per second. Okay. Because we are going to use what that G. Here G value is there, no, minus G. That G is 9.8 meter per second square. So that's why meter per second square is there. That's why we should keep this one meter per second. So I'll convert this V naught. That can be written here 360 kilometer. We can write like this V naught 360 kilometer per hour. So that can be written like this. Here this can be written like this. Then 360 kilometer. Kilo means 10 raised to 3. So meter divided by hour. Hour means that the 60 minutes. Then each minute it has what 60 seconds. So here 60 into 60 we can write it. Now here 360 into 10 raised to 3. Here 3600. Okay, what is the value? So here 2, here 1 will be there, 36 will be there. That one is V naught. That one is 100 meter per second. V naught will be 100, or we can write it here. V naught will be 100 meter per second. 100 meter per second. Okay. Now here H is there. H also you write in terms of what the meter. So H can be written here. So H will be 2 kilometer. So that can be 2 into kilo means 10 raised to 3 meter. That one is 2000 meter. H is 2000 meter. Okay. Now just consider the problem. Okay. In that first we'll find out what is t. So we'll find out what is that t here, t value. We'll find out what is the t value. How to find out t value? As I explained here, vertical motion, just see what the food bag which is here. So it will be moving like this. Horizontally, just see what horizontal. When an aeroplane is flying horizontally at a speed of 360 km per hour, aeroplane is at a height of 2 km from the ground. If a bag containing food is dropped at an instant, it is dropped. At an instant, when the aeroplane is at a point, at the point A, where and when it hits the ground. That means if aeroplane which is moving here and it falls, it drops what? The food. It drops the food. That means here it's horizontal velocity. Here in this case, it's horizontal velocity. That one is V naught OH, V naught X, horizontal velocity. Horizontal velocity will be, if it drops like this, its horizontal velocity will be how much upon the velocity of plane only. The moving, just imagine the aeroplane which is moving here with the speed of what? That one is 100 meter per second. That means 360 kilometer per hour. That speed, if it's moving, if it drops, then what happens? Your object, this one, food pack will be moving with what? Horizontal velocity. What is that horizontal velocity? That one is 360 kilometer per hour. Horizontal velocity of the food packet. Very, very important. Don't get confused. Whenever you take what? The aeroplane, if aeroplane moves with what? 360 meter per second, when it drops the object, some object or food packet, definitely food packet will have what? The horizontal velocity. Same as that of what? The aeroplane velocity. That one is 360 kilometer per hour or 100 meter per second. I hope you understood. I hope you understood. Clear? Okay. Now next one, when it drops here just like this, if it is moving, it will be moving what? The horizontal direction like this. It start to move. The food packet will start to move. Later it will go like this. Is it right? At the point of what? Dropping. When it drops here, what happens? Its vertical velocity. This one, Vox will be, that one is 100 meter per second. 100 meter per second. Now, what is its vertical velocity? What is that vertical velocity? Whether it is moving in the y direction at the point of dropping, at the instant of dropping. When it goes here, at the instant of dropping means what? Is the vertical direction, whether it is moving? Definitely it is not, because aeroplane is moving along horizontal direction. So aeroplane is moving along horizontal direction means aeroplane has what? 100 meter per second horizontal velocity. Inside the aeroplane, the object, the food pack will also have what? Horizontal velocity. How much horizontal velocity? That is 100 meter per second only it will be having. But whether your aeroplane moving in the vertical direction, y direction, whether it is moving, it is not moving. Aeroplane is not moving vertical direction at the point of what? Dropping. At the instant of what? Dropping what? The food bag. That's why the initial velocity, that is vertical velocity of the food bag at the instant of dropping, at the point of dropping. So vertical velocity will be 0. Very important. You should try to understand. Aeroplane is moving horizontal direction. When aeroplane is moving horizontal direction, the object which is there inside the aeroplane will be having what? Horizontal velocity, same as that of what? Your aeroplane. How much it is there? That one is 100 meter per second. Inside the aeroplane, object, the food bag which is there, at the time of dropping, what is happening there? At the point of dropping, object, that food bag, it is at rest vertically. Vertical direction is just consider. Then after dropping, what happened? It will be under the action of what? The gravity. Then your food bag will be accelerating towards what? The ground. But initial velocity along y direction, that will be 0. VOY, that will be 0. VOY, that will be 0. Okay. Now we are going to find out what? Time value. So time value, because we have to use what? The equations of motion is a straight line motion, as I explained. So straight line motion equation will be this equation we need to use. That one is S is equal to V naught T plus of AT square. Of AT square. Here V naught will be converted into what? VOY. V naught will be converted here, vertical direction. Here V naught will be VOY. VOY into T plus of. Here what is that? A. A will be under the action of gravity. So A will be minus G. A will be minus G. That one is here minus G T square. Here VOY. What is VOY? That one is 0. 0 into T. 0 into T. That one is S. Here plus here. Minus into plus. That one is minus half into GT square. Half into GT square. This one will becomes what? 0. That one is 0. Here minus half into, what is the value of G? G, it is 9.8 T square. Minus 9.8. Okay, minus half into 9.8 t square. So now what happened, this s value, what is s value? Here s value itself is what? S means what? Vertical displacement, vertical distance traveled, vertical displacement. Vertical displacement itself is what? This one, h value. What is h value? That one is 2000. Here we can write it here, s is equal to h is equal to how much here? That one is 2000. 2000. Here displacement along negative y direction. In this condition, okay, we'll continue what? One more step here, okay, sorry, here s will be minus half into 9.8 t square. After that, here s is equal to h value it is 2000 meter. 2000 meter, this one, 2000, okay, 2000 meter. Now, here h is 2000 meter, which is along what? Negative y direction, downward direction. Downward direction, it's the displacement. S value will be taking what? Negative. That should be noted. Displacement, downward direction, downward y, negative y direction. Negative y direction, this one will be minus. That one will be minus. Why it is minus? Here, whenever you go for, okay, whenever you go forward, finding out what the displacement. How to find out displacement? Final position minus initial position. Here, you just consider what? In this case, here, this one is initial position 20 meter. This is final position, this one, okay. Here 50 meter is there. Okay, just consider an example. So here it is y direction, this one is x direction, or okay, x direction, something like this there. You want to find out the distance between these two. That is initial, it was their position. What is displacement? S will be what? The final point minus initial point. Final point, it is distance between. Displacement is nothing but what? It is distance between initial, final point minus initial point. Okay, what is the final point here? Here in this case, object is moving from 50 to the 20 position. Position always we are finding out from what? The origin, isn't right? So final position it will be what? Here this one. This one is initial. This one is initial position. Initial. This one is final position. What is final position? 20. So minus initial position, how much? Here it is 50. That one is minus 30 meter. That one is displacement, because your object is moving like this. From earlier it was here. Initial it was higher value compared to what? The final value. Okay, so that's why the final minus initial position, that one is negative will come. That's why here h will be minus 2000 meter in this equation. In this particular condition, displacement, yes, that will be negative. Same thing you substitute in this equation. So that means, so which implies here, so that is s will be minus 2000 meter. Okay, substitute in this equation. So which implies what we can write it here, which implies here s will be minus 2000 meter. That one is equal to minus half into 9.8 t square. Okay, here minus get cancels. Here that one is 2 into, I'll multiply this side, 2 into 2000 divided by this 9.8, I'll bring it here. That one is equal to t square. So what is that? T is equal to t square. T square is equal to, just take the calculator and find out. That one is 4000. 2 into 2000. That one is 4000 divided by 9.8. Divided by 9.8. That one is 408.16. 408.16. Then what is that? T time? T equals, that is square root of, okay, so here 20.20 seconds. 20.20 seconds. 20.20 seconds. Clear my point? That one is, okay, like this we can find out. Only one very important thing here, displacement, that one is minus, because your object is moving towards the ground. When it moves towards the ground, displacement is negative, because displacement can be found out by taking difference between final point and initial point. Then displacement will be negative. Here negative you have to take it here, and that negative you substitute in this equation. This equation, that one is this, in this equation here, minus 2000 here. Yes value. This equation I substitute here. Just I substituted which equation of equation, okay, this value in this equation I just substituted. That one is S is equal to 2000. That one is minus 2000. That minus 2000 and minus half into 9.8 into t square. That we just substituted, simplified, we got what? 20.20 second. 20.20 second. Understood? Okay. Now we go for what? Next one. What is range? What is the range? How to find out range here? Just see. Very simple it is. Range, that one is R, we can find out. We are going to find out R. How to find out R? Here, what he says, what? The time of flight. This one is time of flight. It is the time taken by here. It is the time, total time. In that time, the food packet that started from here and it reached here. Food packet started from here and it reached here. Okay. Now, horizontal distance you have to find out. This one is from here to here, you have to find out. This distance you have to find out. That distance can be find out like this. That one is R is equal to S is equal to, we can write what? The VOX into T. Because we have to use what? S is equal to velocity, velocity into time. Distance is equal to velocity into time, isn't right? Yes, that is distance is equal to velocity into time. Here velocity here, that is horizontal distance. Horizontal distance we have to find out. That one is, for horizontal distance if you are going to find out, then we should take what? Horizontal velocity. What is that horizontal velocity in this case? As I explained, that one is VOX into time. The same time taken by the object from here to reach here. The same time will be taken by the object from this point to this point reaching. That's why VOX into time. Don't get confused. The time will be same. Horizontal distance traveling time will be same as what? The vertical distance traveled. Because same object, same projectile we have taken. So that's why the horizontal distance it traveled, that can be given by horizontal velocity into time. What is that horizontal velocity? Horizontal velocity it is 100 into time. What is that time? Time we just found out. What is that? 20.12 second. So how much it is? 200. Is it right? This one. Almost 200. Okay. That one is how much here? 20 into 2000. 2000 meter. 2000 meter. Okay. We'll multiply. Okay. Just here. Okay. 100 exactly. So 100 into 20.12. 20.12. That one is 2012 meter. That one is R value. R value. What is given here? 2000 meter. So this one is given 2000 meter here. Almost this one is same. Almost it is same. That one is horizontal range. That one is S. Yes, it is 2012 meter. 2012 meter. Understood? Understood? I am going to summarize today's class. That one is any object which is moving in a plane that can be assumed to be, it is sum of two straight line motions. One is vertical straight line motion and one is horizontal straight line motion. One is that very important thing, and second important thing, that one is if any object moving in the negative y direction, its displacement will be negative. Keep in mind, displacement will be negative moving in the downward direction. Then third point, here time will be same because the projectile is moving vertical distance moving time, horizontal moving time will be same. Vertical distance moved time and horizontal moved time will be same. So that's why here horizontal displacement, how to find out the horizontal velocity into time. Horizontal velocity into time. I hope you understood. Okay, I am going to call off my session here. So I will continue in the next session by taking ninth problem. So only one problem I have discussed today. So next session I will continue from what? Ninth problem.